Live from the Beau Rivage Casino in Biloxi, Mississippi, it's the live radio broadcast of the Ambucs Annual Report.
Today's radio broadcast is brought to you by the sponsor for the day. For Ambucs Annual Report, it's brought to you by the Big Hat Club. Is your membership in a...
Jingle, jangle, jingle, as I go riding merrily along.
Is your membership in a funk? Are your recruiting efforts a bit droopy? Is your recruitment pitch as limp as last week's hot dog lunch? Well, you need a big old dose of the Big Hat Club. Nothing perks you up like 3 members.
Caution for membership excitement lasting longer than 4 hours. Immediate
A dark night in an organization that knows how to keep its secrets, but one man is still trying to find the answer to the Ambucs' persistent questions. J. Joseph, Executive Director.
Oh, it was a day like any other. I was in my office, feet on my desk, eating my 4th gluten-free energy bar. I knew I should be out practicing my golf game, but my heart just wasn't in it. Oh, it's that new executive assistant. Oh, it is so hard to concentrate around her. She's got a figure that really makes a spreadsheet add up.
I have your appointment list for you, J. Joseph. Oh my goodness, you're going to be so busy today.
What's that voice?
I just love someone that's working for someone so important. You got your insurance review at 10, and you got the trademark attorney at 11. And then the new chapter incorporation is at 11:30. And there's a working lunch with the shipping crew. Then the president's call at 1:30. And don't forget, I thought you might need a massage.
Oh yeah, Mr. Joe, he very sense he needs massage.
Oh, for crying out loud. Just cancel everything.
Well, J. Joseph, what's the matter?
I don't know. I just feel so melancholy today. I've got the annual report hanging over my head. The conference is... It's just all too much. Just cancel all my appointments today and no calls. Except the executive committee.
Okay. But you know, the last time you pulled that melancholy crap, I caught you up there playing with your putter.
That is definitely not on the script. So there I was, thinking about the annual report, pie charts, membership data, all that financial stuff. Isn't it enough for them that Ambucs is in the best shape it's ever been? What do they want from me? My mother was right. I should have been an English major.
Your mother's always right, Joe.
So as I sat there, I started to daydream about what I could tell them in the annual report. I could show them the U.S. map from 2005, how we looked at those days, before we started building the mission-based Amtrak chapters. And then the 2015 map. Just think about all those red stars. Wow! Now 32 states.
J. Joseph, it's Isla Mae. I'm your new administrative assistant. It seems like your wife fired the last one. I wanted to tell you that the night rider, just a minute, Jack, past national president Jack's on line 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, hey, Jack, what's on your mind? Yeah, I know. I know you really like bread pudding. No, I told you. We don't have bread pudding on the menu for Saturday night. No, Jack, we are not serving bread pudding. I suggest you take this up with the dessert committee. I mean, you appointed them. You just have to live with their decisions. Well, so maybe I should show them a picture of Michelle Lazar, the OT student, who started her own chapter in Holbrook, Long Island, New York. So we were at the OT conference with Fred and the gang and working, that's a big conference for us. And this OT student came up and she's in her final rotation as an OT about to graduate. And she was there at the OT conference. This is a big conference, like 8,000 people. She was going to teach that day, and she came up. She had some sort of health episode when she was in middle school, and she is affected on her left side. So lefty is a little bit drawn in, and she has a little trouble with her gait on the left side. And we started talking to her, and she told me about how much she wanted to have a bike. And we put her on a 2300, and then we talked about how we could load the controls to adjust the right side so she could work the handbrake and change the gears. And then we fashioned this little stub out off the handle where she could just rest lefty because she couldn't pronate, but she could do this. And then we called up the Ocean County chapter, and her family purchased this bike for her. And we delivered it through the Ocean County, New Jersey chapter, which is just above New York City. And that chapter was started by Allie Cole. Some of you have met her. She's an OT that graduated from Belmont University in Nashville, who started the Ocean County, New Jersey chapter 4 years ago as her capstone project in her OT program. And she's been really successful. You probably saw a Facebook post when Patty and Danelle and I visited them for a roadshow visit. So they delivered Michelle's bike to Long Island, Allie and her group, and the two got to talking, and Michelle decided that she could do that in her hometown. She's graduating, and she got some of her OT students that are all going to stay in central Long Island, and they've already submitted all their chapter paperwork. They're working on their plans. They're starting to fundraise. And just that easy, we have a brand new chapter of Ambucs in Long Island. At some point, I must have drifted off to sleep. It just seems so real. I was looking out my office window, down onto the Ambucs Park below, and then the giant Amtrak theme park became crystal clear.
Welcome to the experience of a lifetime. Your wait time is now only 2 hours and 37 minutes. It's a great day to be an Ambuc.
Hey, Daddy, we want to ride the giant Big Hat recruitment coaster.
Excuse me, our sound effects keep going on and on.
This is a really low budget.
Real low budget.
Pay for me, Joe. You know what you pay for. Click, 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 click. And the coaster goes down. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Please stay seated with your big hat on until the ride comes to a full and complete stop.
Oh, wow. Oh, Daddy, that was fun. Let's go see the Amtrak racetrack.
It's a great Sunday afternoon here at the Amtrak Raceway. And here they come now out of turn 4, just about to drop the green flag as soon as I can find you. Okay.
you really got to keep an eye on that there 42 bike. And that 3 trike is grafting just off that back there fender. And you got to watch that 24 recumbent pushing the 3 on the outside turn. I predict there's going to be some future drama when they get back there to them their pit.
Oh, heck with this, Dad. I just want to go see the Hall of Past Presidents. Oh, boy, Bobby, I don't know. It looks kind of spooky in there.
Take your hat off in here, buddy. You got to show some respect. This is hollow ground.
And then I saw it. It was like a revelation, a dream. The automated Amtrak fitting machine. It was marvelous. You just feed the kid in here on the giant conveyor system.
Well, the client presents as a hemi with the carthodosis of the left antibular connected to quasimodular vegetable. It's a clear-cut candidate for a model.
And the Amtrak just pops up, and the kid drops perfectly onto the appropriate model, all fitted, and he rides off into the sunset.
Mr. J. Joseph, it's that Mr. Bellware again.
Oh, what now? No, Jack. We are not changing the cummerbund colors on the tuxedos to pink at the dinner. I know pink's your favorite color, but it's not about you this year, Jack. It's about Miss Patty. No. Not pink, not puce, not carmine, not amaranth, not salmon, and certainly not fandango. I don't care if it clashes with the table linen. Gee, I'm trying to get some work done here. Where the heck was I? Maybe I could tell them about the investment committee results, like the fact that they were up 2.5%. And the fact that they averaged over 6.5% return since the inception of the fund in 1991. Or that Ambucs now has over $3.4 million in the permanent fund. That was when we wrote this before the stock market tanked. That works every day to pay for scholarships and Amtrak's for our programs. Maybe I could show them the combined pie charts that shows the total operations combined of Ambucs and Amtrak together. No, it's too bad Belware didn't want pie instead of bread pudding. And we could cite some percentages, but they can read. They understand this stuff. Who am I kidding? They just want to know about stories like this. I told you it was low budget. This little girl was so rocking this JT 2000 that we had made into a single speed as an experimental bike. This took place in June at the Victory Junction camp, and we do a couple of weeks of bike days for that group. It's a NASCAR-based theme camp that was started by the Petty family. And she was just so excited, and she was way too little for this bike, but that didn't matter. She slid down in the seat, and she rode that thing for like an hour in this big air-conditioned dome that they've got. It was just awesome to see how well she did. Or maybe you saw Dakota today, and he was one of our last riders. Dakota, when Jack and I were down here to do the bike day with the Downs group, Dakota's family showed up, and I was just really touched by this family because the whole family rode bikes. And Dakota, it turns out, he can ride an upright bike. And the whole family rides, and they want Dakota to ride with him. Well, you put Dakota on an upright bike, and he'll make one pedal revolution and stops. And I was like, well, so we could do something about that, or whatever. And they were like, no, you don't get it. His butt is sore, and he won't ride it. And they were nervous about that, and we put him on a 2300, and that morning, we couldn't get him off. He did figure eights, he learned he could ride around everything, he had the brakes. If you saw him ride today, he started off a little slow, but then he's got it. And he can just set it and forget it in Bilxoi and just ride with his family, and that's such a huge thing to them. Or wouldn't she be the perfect girlfriend for Levi?
Mr. J. Joseph, it's that Mr. Bellware again.
Yeah, Jack, what is it now? Oh, are you kidding me? What? No, it is completely inappropriate to wear your Knight Rider costume to the president's Where's my antacid? I have got to get ready for this annual report.
A dark night in an organization that knows how to keep its secrets, but one man still trying to find the answers to Ambucs' persistent questions. J. Joseph, Executive Director.
Thank you so much.
I don't even know how to say this next sentence because I can't think of anybody that really wants to be so.
That shuts it off.
And I'm